Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both an astrologer, tarot, and oracle card reader. I'm also well-versed in Vedic remedies, and I'm just so excited to have two amazing women with me today. I'm so excited to introduce a new guest to you. I've been on her show. This is her first time on ours. So before I do that, Tanys, yay! Oh, if I can get this thing to work. Oh, there we go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. I'm an intuitive energy healer, channel, Celtic Shamanic high priestess, crystal girl, and I do stuff. And so I'm super happy to be here, and we're so excited to have you here, Deanne. So why don't you tell us about yourself?
Yay!
Well, my name's Deanne, and thank you so much, Michelle, for having me on here with you. This girl is brilliant, and this is my first time, meeting you. It's how do you pronounce your name again?
Tanys.
Tanys. This is my
like Janice, but with a T.
meeting. I have a show called Deannsshieldmaidentarot. I've had it for a little bit over a year, and I read tarot cards and oracle cards and do pendulum and kind of use them all together, to do readings. And I am learning so much from this community and really loving it. And so that's all I got to say.
So, Deanne, what got you into tarot? Like, what was the spark?
Yeah.
Well, I always was interested in it. But I was told because of I was brought up Southern Baptist, and I don't do that no more because you guys all probably know. But I was told, it's a sin. You can't be interested in that. And I was always interested in crystals and anything magical, anything like that. But again, I was told like something's wrong with me. You can't. I used to know stuff that before it would happen a lot of times, but everybody would say you can't do that. So I ignored that. But then I started when my mom passed away about 6 years ago. I went on a trip to Nevada and I saw my first crystal store that had cards and pendulums and all this stuff. And I bought a deck, played with it. I was amazed. It was giving me answers. Felt guilty. Threw it away. This happened like 3 times. And then I finally started watching people on YouTube and realized these people were really helping me through my grief. They were helping me through the COVID. They were helping me through the Trump era of all that stuff going on. And so I started reading cards with everybody a couple years ago and realized that I was getting similar things, and I began to know what they meant. And I started reading books on it. And I had Lena Rodriguez, took a class with her. And my daughter convinced me to do a YouTube video. So I got my little phone and a salt and pepper and a napkin holder and plopped up my phone in the middle of that and did my first little show. It took me 5 hours to download it. And I was doing mystery videos on things that interest me for practice. And so then I finally got a computer later, started going on with Kevin's Loving Vibration and learning more and more. And now I'm up to like 3,200 subscribers, over 3,200 subscribers, which is unimaginable to me.
Awesome.
And I just love it because now I don't feel like the oddball, because there are so many other of us oddballs out here that love all the mystery and spiritual stuff, and others might call us that. But I feel very lucky that I've gotten to meet a community of people that I would never meet here in Illinois. Never.
Oh, and we're really glad to have met you too. Yeah, you're fabulous, Deanne. And I love your political readings. You want to share what you do every week with those?
Well, when the Trump stuff started happening and the COVID and everything, like I said, I started trying to calm myself down by doing the readings because other people were doing me. So I do political readings. I have different guests on, Andre, different ones. I've been on with Linda, I've been on with Andre, Sheila Celtic Tarot, different ones. And it was so funny when I first asked Sheila Celtic Tarot, would she read with me? I'm going, there's not a snowball's chance in HE double hockey sticks that you probably will say yes. But I'm new and I'm learning. Would you come on and read with me? And she goes, why, yes. And I'm like, really? So I just began to ask people, and I'm learning from all the different people. And I don't know anything about astrology, but having all these astrologers on, I'm learning all about it. I mean, little bit by little bit. But yeah, I do political. I do personal readings, and I like reading on mysteries. and sometimes true crime and things like that. I don't do it as much as I really like to, but I think I might. And my husband is a story writer just for himself. And he writes little stories, little short stories. He's been doing it for 30 years, and I'm the only one who's ever heard them. And I convinced him to let me start reading his stories on my channel for our grandkids to have someday and share them with whoever wants to hear them. And so he was scared to do that, but he's 71 years old and he's getting all this good feedback, and it's really made him get back into writing again. So
awesome.
it's just been a really wonderful thing for me.
Oh, that's
Great.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your story with us. And everyone, please follow Deanne. She's amazing. You can see her name right here, Deannsshieldmaidentarot. It's also at the bottom of the screen. She is phenomenal, very popular. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Very blessed, very happy.
And we're blessed to have you on the
Beautiful.
show today. Yay.
Absolutely.
So let's say hi to some people in the audience. I'll put us all up for this. Here we go. We've got Froxy Roxy. Good to see you, Froxy Roxy. Jackie's here. Love you, Jackie. Lots of love. Jessica Lynn is here. Good to see you, Jessica Lynn. And let's see, Mimi Rose from Deanne's channel is here.
I love her.
Mimi Rose.
Hey,
Aww.
nice to see you.
And then Pisces greeter TK is here. Good to see you. Thank you for the hugs. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And then let's see, Corey is here. Good to see you, Corey. Thank you for joining us. And Fleck loves oddballs. Yep. I'm an Aquarian moon, so I'm all about those. Yep. And then we've got, okay, everyone's giving each other hugs. How sweet. And then this is where you can all subscribe to Deanne's channel. It's right here in the chat on my YouTube. Okay.
Thank you, Corey.
Oh, and Corey says, you're my favorite reader, Miss Deanne. There you go.
He's such a doll. He's always sending me feedback. Miss Deanne, you were right on the money. I looked at your video, a year ago, and you predicted this and that. So he keeps me informed of what I got right. He's always.
That's
and
awesome.
He's from Savannah, so he's got the southern charm there. Yep. And then Priyal, you're a Pisces. Oh, very psychic. Nice. That's wonderful. And then AM, nice to see you, AM.
Hello.
And Manor, yes, you can ask a question. So just to let everybody know, go ahead and start putting your questions in. Before we start, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick rundown of what's going on astrologically. Tanys is going to go to her cards and just give an energy read for the week. And then if you have any cards, Deanne, just let us know what energy you feel coming through. Okay. And then we're going to get to your questions. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you, Nancy. Yeah. So just to let everybody know, the way the show works is tippers go to the head of the line and all three of us answer your question. And if you have just the one question, and then we'll put you in our lightning round. Okay. And we're only going to go for about an hour today. Okay, guys? Does that sound about right, Tanys? About an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hour 15.
So we're going to go for about an hour. So make sure to get your questions in now. Okay. And tip if you want them answered 100%. Okay. Okay. I am going to start off with what's going on astrologically. Okay. So we had the moon, the full moon yesterday. I'm sure you guys all felt that. And then today, Mercury is at 11 degrees and 27 in the sign of Leo, and Saturn is at 11 degrees and 27 in the sign of Aquarius. So what that does is it's going to create like some profound mental battles today. Okay. And just for the next few days, there's a clash between Mercury's intellect and Saturn's discipline, and that can bring challenges and opportunities. Just depend on how you navigate this energy. So expect moments of self-doubt, but remember that adversity can yield wisdom. Harness your communication skills, express your thoughts clearly to avoid misunderstandings, embrace patience and perseverance. And some mantras for today are, this is the Mercury mantra. Om Buddhaya Namaha. You can chant that if you're feeling a little anxious or you're overthinking something. That pacifies Mercury's kind of turbulence. And then you can go, this is for Saturn. Om Shanishwaraya Namaha. And that can kind of alleviate some of the sternness of Saturn. Okay. So if you just cultivate mindfulness, self-reflection, and navigate this astral tension gracefully, you can emerge stronger and wiser, especially regarding intellect and communications. Then this is a big thing. On August 5th, Venus is going to retrograde into Leo, Cancer, Gandanta. This is going to bring out some issues with our emotions and our relationships. So you can expect some moments of nostalgia, some deep soul searching. That's because Spirit is urging you to reevaluate your heart's desires. A lot of us are going through this right now with the retrograde. Old flames can surface. We can be tempted with unresolved emotions. I tell everyone to approach this period with caution and avoid making any impulsive decisions. Embrace self-love and nurture your emotional well-being, and engage in creative endeavors to kind of invoke the blessings of the divine. And a really good mantra for this is for Venus, and it's Om Shukraya Namaha. And that can strengthen bonds with loved ones through compassion and understanding. And because Venus is journeying backward, just trust that the universe is unfolding, and knowing that growth is going to kind of give you some time for introspection, especially regarding relationships. And then Venus is going to re-enter Cancer on August 7th. So that's going to intensify maybe some past wounds that we're dealing with relationships, because the Spirit is asking us to seek harmony with those things. Go back to those wounds and start to deal with them in a more practical way. Okay. A really good way to deal with this is you can engage in like something creative, like an artistic pursuit. Doing things around the house, because Cancer is all about your home environment. Maybe, just beautifying a room, turning it into a meditation room, something like that. Om Shukraya Namaha is another really good mantra to say on the 7th as well. But just meditating, practicing mindfulness, navigating this period gracefully. It's all about introspection. It's all about developing a deeper understanding in our relationships. Okay. And we're going to be going through this until October 1st. It's retrograde. So it's going to be here for a bit. And then we've got more stuff coming throughout the week. I'm going to be here all day, but if you want to get all of the transits ahead of time, you can sign up for a membership at twillowlifestyle.ca, same as the thing around here. It says twillowlifestyle.ca. And you can sign up for a membership, and I put the transits in there every single month. You get them all ahead of time before anybody else, before I put them out on my social media. As a member, you get that. And it's $11 Canadian a month, guys. And it's like a whole bunch of us put stuff in this thing, and Tanys can tell you more. So without ado, the amazing Tanys. Oh, you're on mute, love.
I do a monthly reading as well on there for each of the horoscope signs, and so or astrological signs. So they're all on there as well as like recipes and all that stuff. So this week for solar flares, we have had a whole bunch of M class even today, like 10 today solar flares that are M class. So normally we stay in around the C class and they come and go and we don't feel them all that much. The last bit, we have been having quite a few. In the last 3 days, we've had like 25 of them or something that are all like they're pretty, it's 2 days ago I was getting alert. So there's so much solar flare happening that we're bound to feel it here. Okay, so solar flares, really, they spit out stuff, and we get that sort of energy coming at the atmosphere. So we've had some big spikes in the Schumann resonance related to this. We had some, what day was it? 2 days ago, I looked and it was up at 90. And we've had some other spikes up there as well. Lots of, when you're looking at the Schumann resonance scale, you'll see a whole bunch of white streaks throughout the whole thing. We've had a bunch of radio blackouts even today, and that's when it goes up into those higher solar flare things. So in terms of the energy weather for that is pretty up and down. And let's get to the cards. So all of this is actually raising our vibration. So we've got all of this stuff, it's happening for us, not to us, right? We've got all this stuff coming down and it's helping to raise our vibration here on Earth. And we're seeing some of that. So at the beginning of the week, we're going to be having our healing angels be with us. It's a time of healing, right? And so ask Archangel Raphael to be with you, right? We need to ask because, we have free will. So we ask. It's a time to start to regain your focus. Trivial life matters are in the way, and so we need to stay grounded. So making sure that we stay grounded in the daily activities and in our bodies, because there has been an awful lot of high vibration energy, which makes you feel kind of spacey. I was noticing today when I went outside, actually, that it's almost like everything feels brighter today. So it's like there's this shift, like it's almost visible to me, like, and it was very interesting because it's not normally what I see, but sometimes when I was out today, I was looking at trees and I was actually like seeing almost the aura around the tree, and that's not usual for me. So there's been another upgrade that's happening with all the vibration rising. So we're encouraged to take control of our thoughts. Our thoughts are creating our reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So this is important coming up to the Lionsgate portal, which is August 8th, right? So that is this week as well. So you want to make sure that you're focused on what you really want, okay? Lionsgate portal is all about manifesting. So we've just had the super full moon, which we're having 2 super full moons this month. Super full moon to release everything. So if you haven't done that, please do so. And then start to write down what it is that you want to manifest and focus on that between now and August 8th. Remember to open your heart. No one's perfect. Stop judging yourself and others. Let love heal. Don't settle for less. You're a child of the divine. You deserve to have your dreams come true. So don't give up. Okay, so the portal is actually here to help give us hope. And then we can start to embrace the future. We're going to have opportunities here. See, she's walking through a door of opportunity. So that's what we're going to be doing, walking through opportunities. So as things change, we're in a huge transitional time. What transition does is it offers lots of opportunities for us to walk through. We're receiving lots of stuff from the angels, which is opening up our spiritual gifts. So that's also what happens when we raise our vibration and the earth vibration. We start to hear messages from spirit, and we start to recognize the signs. So for me to get all of those 3 all in from those 2 packs of cards, it's like those of you that are not, you don't feel you're particularly sensitive, you may find you're more sensitive, because that's what's happening. As we raise the vibration, all of a sudden our senses start to open up more. Okay, just stand firm. You got this. You see where every time I pull this card, it's like you're the king of the castle. All right. So stay grounded. There's rocks there. We want to stay grounded and just stand in the power, right? In your power, because that's what's happening. In the meantime, you need to cherish self. So make sure you're doing the self-care, whether it's the mantras like what Michelle is saying, or whether you're doing grounding exercises, or, even just going for a walk, drinking your water, eating healthy. All of those things will contribute to you feeling better during this ascension process, because really it's a time to start taking action, right? We've been in sort of hermit period for quite a while, and it's time to start taking action, because, our vibration is rising and we're starting to come into our power. Look at all that energy coming down on her, right? I step into my power boldly and confidently, and that's going to clear the way for abundance, which is also associated with the Lionsgate portal. Okay, so we have jam-packed week this week, lots of psychic energy coming in. So hold on to your hat, folks. And if you need help with any of that, I'm sure any of us would be able to help you in terms of, advice or guidance and all that stuff, and how to manage your energy and all that wonderful stuff. So it's going to be awesome, guys. Deanne.
Well, let's see. Aren't these 2 ladies awesome? I pulled a few cards for you, and a couple of the things I got matched up with you guys. I got that it is time right now to start prioritizing things. It says that it's to focus on your highest priorities. This is Archangel Metatron. It says, and I will help you get organized and motivated. And then this matched up with Michelle's. It's saying this is a good time to make some time for self-love. This is the last quarter moon in Libra, it says. But so it's a good time to prioritize your things, make time for yourself, doing things for yourself. I did get that you're learning the gentle art of setting boundaries at this time. And it's time for you to slow down and breathe and take a little time to smell the roses, which goes along with making time for self-love and prioritizing things. So that's the cards that I got for you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. All right. So, Dan, yes, you can ask questions. And Manor, yes, we're now answering questions. So just to let everybody know, I want to say hi to Janet. Good to see you, Janet. Thank you for
Hey,
joining
Janet.
us. And then, congratulations, Susan. Tonight, right now, in fact, is our 5-month wedding and a month
Aw,
anniversary. We're both right here tonight. What would be good for us to know at this time?
Yeah, that's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, those are
congratulations.
such great cups. But yeah, okay, I got to pull one more card for you because it's a relationship one. That's fantastic, Susan. So Susan is our first person because she tipped, okay, guys? So if you see that she's behind you, that's why. Okay. Oh, I got the lovers.
Aw.
Yeah, you're amazing. You guys are like the creme de la creme when it comes to couples. Okay, so this is the best card to get from the Enchanted Love Tarot. I'm just letting you guys know. Yes, very sweet. But I did pull some other cards for you. Okay, and this again, I did it ahead of time, but this does kind of make sense regarding your relationship. Okay, so let me get this over here. Because I got this new relationship thing. Okay. Yeah, I got a few interesting ones, so I want to make sure I cover those for sure. There we go. That's the last one. Okay. So the first card I got for you, Miss Susan, is I got the Perseverance card. You're likely to see financial or tangible rewards for all of your hard work, and you guys are doing this together. Okay. Now, Ganesha's tusk, that's what he's doing. He's seeing right here. That's a little tusk. That represents hard work and completing the task at hand. So you have quite the task in front of you, too. And if you put some perseverance into it, it's going to be, you're going to really see the benefits of all of this. So basically, the meaning behind the broken tusk here is while Ganesha was writing the Mahabharata, his quill broke and he needed a writing instrument, and it was being dictated to him by sage Vyasa. And Vyasa wouldn't stop reciting the epic, and Ganesha couldn't stop while writing. So he broke off a piece of his tusk and he used it as a writing tool. So that's interpreted as a symbol of sacrifice, strength, and it just represents that it's important to finish what you start. So that's what your guides are saying to both of you, is to just like, if you've been working really hard and putting like a lot of extra effort into something, it'll be worth the work, and you're really going to see the results and the hard rewards of your labor is what they're showing me. And they're saying that you've been working on this for a few months and it's going to conclude soon. I'm guessing it has to do with the bed and breakfast or the house, but this is also your relationship too. So Spirit is really guiding both of you not to lose faith while you wait for this to come to fruition. Okay. Be patient and appreciate all of the progress that you've made so far. And if your hard work is not yet paid off, consider that your expectations might need modification a little bit. There are no guarantees. Just be grateful, focus on the present, do what you can with all you have. You are the lovers after all. You can't get much better of a card than that. And this will be the ending of a difficult period of a financial or material struggle that you both have been going through. So that's some really, really good news. The second card I got is the kind of energy that you need to take on. I got the Page of Fire. This is outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. It's a fiery energy, okay? News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. The sale of the property is going to open up this new chapter for you, okay? And yes, I agree. That is awesome. And then this is what the universe wants you and Daniel to focus on. I got Pisces, spirituality. Deepening your spiritual connection with each other, because this is a spiritual marriage. You got your soul, his soul recognized you. Okay. So this is something that, this is what brought you together, and it's what's going to keep you together, is your spirituality and your openness. These are your two mantras for the two of you. The first one I got is play. Now, Tanys got a lot of that last week. The purpose of life is to be happy. If you don't agree, then you really need more playtime. Children live and learn by playing, and the child within us lives and needs to play every day, or else we feel deprived and act out inappropriately. So just playing the backgammon, going on walks, playing, singing, doing all those wonderful things that you guys do together. It's going to deepen your bond. And the second one is the appreciation card. I appreciate all that I have. Okay. Take time to smell the flowers, whether you own the garden in it or not. Pay attention to the resources available to you, not what you lack. Let those you appreciate know how you feel. Now, again, these are Monte's words. Don't trespass on people's property. But if you're in a park, go stop and smell the roses. I'm sure you've got some roses and some flowers over at your bed and breakfast. But just when you're on your walk, stop and smell the flowers. Take those little breaks. Okay. And I think that's really going to be helpful for you moving forward, and just showing appreciation. My husband and I do that when he's really, really stressed. An exercise that we do is I say, name 3 things you're grateful for. I'm always in the list, which is really sweet. But he's like, you, Rosie, and my health. And that was today. And I'm like, okay, good. So you feel a little better? He's like, I'm trying. And I'm like, all right. Because the world out there is crazy. We got to keep it sane in the house, because we're each other's backbone. Okay. So that's the main energy that I got for you. Now, this is the card that I wanted to just really, really hit specifically. And I got the perfectionism reversed card. Okay. You're going to create a great relationship, and you're going to improve the one that you're in, by avoiding perfectionism. If there's an area that either of you kind of struggle with, it's like a little bit of OCD or something like that. Everyone's got their thing, like for me, it's shoes in the bed. I can't have shoes in my house, actually. But if someone comes over to my house and they're uncomfortable taking their shoes off, I'm just like, just don't get up on my couch or in one of the beds or anything like that, because that's my pet peeve. So just kind of like dealing with the little perfectionism pieces can help a little bit. And I struggle with this a little bit. So just don't withhold praise. Like, really encourage each other and love each other and be grateful for each other, because you are the lovers after all. You cannot get a better card than that. I mean, come on, Susan. Okay, I know Tanys and Deanne have more for you, so I'm going to let them go. But I'm sending you tons of love. Okay, and just let everybody know we have 13 questions. So if you want we're going to be here for an hour. So if you want your question answered, go ahead and tip. Okay.
All righty. Hi, Susan. Yeah. So I got that you were making a decision, which we know, right? And so they're confirming, yes, you are correct. So I hope that's, peace of mind for you. And what they're saying about that is align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So integrity is about what's right for you. Okay. And so just focusing on that, and don't settle for less. All right. You are a child of the divine. You deserve to have your dreams come true. So don't give up. Okay. I'm assuming this is probably about selling the house. Okay. This is a blessing in disguise. Okay. Be patient. Have faith that the angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dreamed. So patience. Okay. Prioritize your self-care right now. That's super important for both of you, is what I'm getting. Okay. Make sure that you're caring for yourselves and for each other. Open your heart. Nobody's perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal the situation. So I'm getting that there is a bit of something in terms of family. There's because I did get this card for you as well. So healing family issues. So I really feel as though that is that goes with this one here, right? Nobody's perfect, right? Be kind to yourself and to others. Just because everybody is going through all this energy right now, and frankly, it can make you a bit grumpy, all of us. And so we just have to approach each other with compassion, right? And forgiveness. So you are going to be stepping into the spotlight. You see all this energy coming down. This is downloads of energy for you. So I really feel like that's what's coming for you. And you need to know that the way forward is open. Okay, you're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Michael will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. So absolutely, you guys are on a spiritual path together, a spiritual thing. And guess what, Michelle? Look what I got. Time to play. So I confirm. Yes, you guys have great chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. Make sure you express your love regularly, right? It is safe for you guys to love. It's awesome. Open your hearts. They did want you to make sure that you're clearing yourself regularly. So whether you get, energy healing or smudging, getting out, do some nature bathing, crystals, those kinds of things. Okay. Confirming that you are going to be receiving a lot more messages, because you actually got these two. So you are profoundly clairvoyant and your crown chakra is opening. So you're going to be getting a whole lot more messaging just because your vibration is raising. And I think that's for both of you because you kind of activate each other is what I'm getting. So when you activate each other and you really like, you're both in sync and you're going with the flow, it's like magic. Okay. So stay with that and make sure you play and take care of yourself and each other. Have an awesome week, Susan. Happy anniversary.
Hi, Susan. Congratulations on your marriage. And I got the cards I got for you. It says you got positive life changes coming for the two of you ahead if you choose to trust in the process. You know, there are going to be some positive changes that are going to come in your marriage for the both of you. You also got that you need to slow down, the two of you, and just take time to smell the roses. Maybe you're too busy and you always got to make time for each other. If you want a marriage to last, you've got to make time for each other. Still have your date nights, still do things for each other. And just like it says, take time to just stop and smell the roses. Don't work too hard. Make sure you're always there for each other. You do have heavenly helpers that are blessing your marriage and watching over you, and you have a spiritual team that is guiding you through when you do have those difficult situations. So know that you have people up there that are watching over you, that are helping you. I got the kisses card for you, and it says that you guys love each other unconditionally, and then just keep doing that. You know, we make mistakes, we have our little arguments, we have times we get on each other's nerves. It's going to happen in a marriage, but you have to love each other unconditionally. You might get irritated, but just, you know, it's talking about you guys are really good about giving and receiving affection with each other, and to keep that up. And that's one of the reasons you fell in love. You got the card of ascending, and that one is telling me that you guys are going to transcend any obstacles. Know that you will, because you do have people, then angels, guides, ancestors helping you through this. So you're going to transcend obstacles, and you're going through a new phase in your marriage. You're just starting out. So this is a new phase. You guys have only been together for 5 months, you said. You got the boat, and that one says you're going to receive whatever it is you need in this marriage, and you guys are going to progress. And I also got the swords card, and that one is telling me that I asked what you need to know. You're just letting you know you're going to have strifes in your marriage. You're going to have arguments, you know, you have tension, you know, it's going to happen. You know, right now you're early, you're at the lovey-dovey stage, but as time goes on, there's going to be times like that. And it's telling you if it's an argument that you can't win and it's something that's not that important, it's a no-win situation, just walk away. It's not worth it. If it's not worth it, don't fight about it. Okay. Or wait till you're calm and he's calm, and you guys can talk together when you both feel good. Me and my husband do that. If we have a disagreement, it's like, I'll go upstairs, he'll go downstairs. We take a little break until we're calm. And then pretty soon we kind of miss each other, and it's, you know, then we can talk where we're not yelling or upset. It said that I got the forgiveness heals. So when you do have those times, it's telling you to forgive each other. It says it's time to release. You might have repressed anger because it can block your health and happiness. So it's telling you that when you forgive each other, that heals. Walk away from any disagreements that are no win. But it looks like you guys are going to have a lot of positive changes in this marriage, and you're going to grow together. And I'm so happy for you. And I hope this lasts for your whole lifetime. And I feel like it will, because I did get unconditional love. So that's what I got.
Deanne, that is so spot on.
Beautiful.
I actually went to her digital wedding, and oh my gosh, the love and the singing and the beauty, and it was just incredible. So you hit it on the head. We're sending you tons of love, Susan. Thank you for sharing energy with us today. Letting everyone know we have 18 questions. We're not going to get to all of them. If you want it answered,
I might be able to stay a little longer.
A little longer. I'll just check in with
Yeah.
you guys, because this is getting like, we're really popular today. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So our next question is a tipper. It's Gleneve. Good to see you, Gleneve. Thank you for being so generous. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I know you all do not get in depth with health, but I'm really intentional about working out because I did sign up for a half marathon. Work gets crazy. I'll use any excuse to drink wine after. I get it. Yeah, I drink. I like my glass of wine too. I get that. But this is the energy that I got for you. Okay. Before starting a half marathon, I used to be a marathon runner, a triathlete. I did the whole thing. Okay. You're going to get injured if you don't do it right. Just hands down. Even if you're in the best shape of your life, you've got to lay this out correctly. Okay. The first thing you need to do, and this flew right out, is get a health checkup. Get everything checked out, because let's say, like, even if it's like let's say vitamin B, for instance, is a little low for me, so I need some B shots, something like that. Or maybe you're not as flexible as you think you are. I would recommend going to a kinesthesiologist, or having your doctor recommend you to a kinesthesiologist, because they are trained to basically find all of your weak points and then develop a circuit training or stretching routine that is best for your body and your body type. Okay. Because we all have these different bodies that we're walking around in, and a doctor can kind of help you get through some of the things that can be a potential problem as you get this started. Have compassion with yourself. I have the goddess of compassion. I have faith in miracles to bless and protect me. Use this gift when life seems pointless or without hope. The realization that all things must end can sometimes make life seem not worth the effort. However, miracles of our everyday life suggest other miracles that we are unaware of around us. Rest assured that the goddess loves you and would not make you endure a life without meaning. So have compassion with yourself as you're going through this. Be patient with your body. Don't push yourself too much, because you don't want to get into an injury. Okay. Then I got patience. I got the patience card. Okay. I am patient with delays and obstacles. It takes years to train for one of these. Okay. There's actually a really good program. I think it's called like Couch to Marathon, or Couch to something. Couch to 5K. Start with a 5K. And that's a program you might want to look into, Couch to 5K. But obviously go to the doctor, get everything checked out first, make sure that you're all good to go. But basically what this says is patience is one of the most valuable and powerful habits, because many things come to those who wait. A patient attitude enables one to clearly plan a long-term strategy for reaching any goal. Don't rush yourself in this process. You see how it looks like winter here. Okay. If you start now, you might not be ready to do the 5K until winter, is what I'm seeing. Okay. I don't know how good of a shape you're in right now, but I'm just letting you know, as a lifelong runner, you've got to take it slow, and you've got to make sure you've got your strength training and your stretching and everything else in place. This is who you are. You're the sovereign. I am my authentic self, and no one has dominion over me. Okay. So don't let anybody push you around. That one just kind of popped out. And it might be fun to work out with a friend. Okay. Someone who else is going through that transformative journey with you. See the butterflies there? Okay. I am my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. So someone that can encourage you, someone that you can, maybe if you're doing circuit training, go back and forth with you at the gym, that can do a workout routine with you, that can go and do the marathon with you. Okay. Because I got that a friend could really help with that process. All right. I hope that was helpful, Guneef, and best of luck to you. It's definitely a major accomplishment, and I'm wishing you all the best. Just be patient with yourself and practice that beautiful compassion. Okay. All right. Sending you tons of love. You're on mute, love.
Oh dear. I'm not good at that tonight. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. So I got take control of your thoughts. Okay. Your thoughts have been creating your reality. So have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. It's going to require some focus. Okay. So to regain your focus is the next one. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded and focused. And integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay. Don't judge yourself from other people's point of view. That's that sovereignty thing that Michelle was talking about. Integrity is about what's right for you, not what other people try to project on you. Okay. Because I'm feeling like there's some of that happening for you. Be the light to others. Okay. Really tap into that heart space to pull out your light. It says you have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so others can learn from you. So the way forward is open. So you've got possibilities. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. I got 2 Archangel Michael cards, so he's definitely with you on this ride. Okay. He's working with you, so call on him to help you. He's protecting you. I'm also getting a power animal. So the one that keeps coming to mind is like calling in on jaguar energy. Calling in your jaguar, your power animal, jaguar. Okay. To help you with this, because there's something about him. I mean, you know how great they are at running. So there's something about that. Jaguar is coming to mind. And also honor and respect your deep sensitivity. All right. So that means like if you're feeling super sensitive, do what you need to do to make you feel better. And sometimes that is a run, but sometimes it is that glass of wine, right? Tap into what's going to make you feel better. All right. Wine, not so much, but you know, so I have been known to do so as well. Just so you know, I'm not. It's not a judgment thing. It's just that sometimes it can make us feel a little more sluggish. So visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. I am also with Michelle though in doing it right. Okay, because you don't want to get hurt. So the other thing I got was caffeine free. So when I went to my Archangel Raphael cards, it's caffeine free. So maybe try cutting back on the caffeine a little bit. Prayer. So working with the guides for that. Forgiveness heals. So when we have injuries and stuff, it's often because we have some unresolved stuff that we have to resolve. So I believe that's where this is coming from for you. So if there's a situation that you feel is still sort of hanging with you, some Ho'oponopono, right? Forgiveness to work through that. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling, you know, like it's like you've done enough for the day, like listen to that. Okay. Don't overdo it. And don't forget to laugh. Okay. Laughter is the best medicine. Hope that's helpful.
Well, hey, I wanted to tell you, you know, red wine, a glass of red wine once in a while never hurt anybody. They actually say in some places it's very good for your heart, long as you don't overdo and do everything in moderation. But first of all, you need to trust that everything's going to be okay. You need to quit worrying so much. You know, I mean, just believe in yourself, believe you can do it. Because because what I'm getting right here, I got the 5 of Earth. You see this woman, she's sitting on the bench. She has angels. He's watching over her, but she's kind of down. She's thinking of negative thoughts. So it's saying, if you think that you can't do it, if you think like, I'm not going to be able to do it, your negative thoughts are going to manifest into real challenges. So believe in yourself because you can do it, because you're going to bring about your fears. So it's like a magnet. If you think of negative things, I can't do it, you won't. If you think I can do this, I know I can, and you just trust that everything's going to be well, I think you can do it. I got nourishment. They're telling me to tell you that, you got to watch how you eat. You're being asked to take some more time out for self-care. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you are drinking more water than wine, and I got auric field. So it's telling me that it's time to kind of call on your energy protection and shield and clear and strengthen your aura. Sometimes check your chakras, make sure that those are open, or you can do chakra meditations. If you don't take care of yourself, it tells you not to do too much, because if you do too much and overdo it, you don't want to do that either, because then you get the 10 of Wands in reverse. And that could cause you to have a breakdown, and just want to quit, or you could hurt yourself or make yourself sick. So it's telling you, take time for yourself to go out and be with friends and do things. Don't make it all like where it's horrible, like all you can think about. You want to think positive, but you need some time for yourself too, to enjoy yourself. So go ahead and have that glass of wine once in a while. I get also the Fool in reverse. Don't be careless. You see, he's about ready to fall off that cliff. Don't be careless, try to just go up to it, work up to it slowly. I know me and I'm one to talk, because when I decided I wanted to exercise, it's like, I think I'm going to lose all this weight in one day. I'm going to use every exercise piece of equipment, and I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Then I can't move for 3 days, and then I can't do nothing. So don't overdo it. Take your time, otherwise you could hurt yourself. And you could also end up having setbacks if you try to do too much, too fast, and you won't grow as fast. So that's what I'm getting right now. So I hope that helps a little bit.
And thank you for joining us, Gleneve. Come back and let us know how you're doing. That's some exciting stuff. Yeah. And I know, but that's a great way of learning a new area too. I used to go on runs to just kind of like figure out an area when I first moved there. So sending you tons of love and so excited for you.
I'm impressed. If I run, somebody better be chasing me with a knife. I'm telling you. You better run. If you see me running, y'all better run too.
So Glenn says, oh my gosh, I could not send a message for a while. Great advice. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, just to let everybody know, we have over 20 questions in the chat. We're going to do tips. We're going to do Jessica, then Dee's things. We didn't get a question from Dee's things yet, but we saw that you tipped. So go ahead and ask your question. And then Annika, you are third, okay? All right. Thank you, Viviane. You're awesome. All right. So our next question is Jessica. May I have a message from my spirit team? Yes, you may. Oh, and I love your mandala. That's such a cool placeholder. Okay. So the first thing I got was inner knowing. You have a place inside of you that holds the answer. Okay. Within each of us lies our intuitive knowing. Motivation and ideas are present, yet there's this untapped space within us. And that's that little spark of the divine. And it's waiting patiently for you to basically tap in and receive guidance. Okay. This is a time of soul searching for you, Jessica. You're in a phase of introspection where you're drawing your attention and focus inward, and you're looking for guidance within, not out here. You have a strong need to understand. It's just not just things on a surface level, but why they're unfolding in the manner they are. You kind of want to explore that matrix a little bit. So you now have access to this inner knowing. That's what your guides want you to know. And the truth and the things that you're seeking are within you. And to just they're saying, take a step back from your everyday life, your day-to-day life, and just take time for deep contemplation. Contemplate your motivations, your personal principles, your values. Seek the truth. And when you work with spirit and meditation, it's a great opportunity to kind of reevaluate your direction and any personal goals that are waiting for you. And your priorities may shift a little bit to develop a deeper perspective. So just take this opportunity for some alone time, because what's going to happen is you're going to receive a revelation. I had one of these this week. Tanys pulled a revelation card for me too. It happened, Tanys. So get ready for key changes in your external and internal worlds once this happens, because you're coming to the end of a cycle and it's time for you to create something new. Spirit is indicating that you're going to be breaking down some of the structures that you created in your world, and it's going to be painful if you resist the process. Because this revelation is related to your ego, and it's your illusion of separateness from others. We all have that. That's why we're here. Unless you're divinely realized, then we'd all have a different energy. So basically, when you begin to search for this goal, you're going to come to realize that your true security and strength lies with your relationship with the universe, and not on this false belief system that we've been shown since birth. Okay. After this happens, you're going to start revealing the truth to the world around you. I got positive changes are on their way. 6 of Winter. Positive, welcome relief from troubled times. There might be travel or relocation, or maybe I'm actually getting like travel to a foreign land to do some type of spiritual remedy is what they're showing me, because karma cards, I got the 9th house. This is the 9th house. Oh, see, she got the weather balloons. Tanya's got the same card.
Embarking on an adventure. So
embarking on an adventure. And you see the weather balloons here? Same weather balloons. Long range travel, thinking okay. So that's just a double confirmation from spirit that there is some kind of travel. Like for my travel, like what my dream is, and hopefully the next year or two, I'll be able to go to India and go to the nakshatra temples. It's something like that. It's like a spiritual remedy kind of trip. Okay. Some self-care that you can do in the meantime. I got build strength and sweet treat. So, work out, take care of yourself, but don't forget to have that indulgence every once in a while. Okay. Because it's all about balance. All right. Jessica, I hope that was helpful. That's some exciting stuff. And you've got some really good energy coming your way. So please come back and let us know how you're doing. Okay, Jessica, do take care.
Awesome. Yes. Okay. So, thank you, Jackie. Okay. So be honest with yourself, Jessica. Okay. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth. Then let source take it from here. Okay. Open your heart. No one's perfect. Stop judging yourself and others. Let love heal this situation. So I feel as though you have had, I kind of concur with Michelle, you've had some kind of thing that's happened that you need to do some healing work on, and a fresh start is coming. Okay. You need to know that the way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. We've had this. Have I had this card every time? I think this must be a theme for this week, because I think I've had it at least 3 times, and we've done 4 readings. So definitely.
Yeah. It was play last week. This week it's that one.
Yeah, exactly. You need to stay the course. So don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay. So you're going to break through those barriers. That's what's going to give you this fresh start. All right. So see all of this here? You know how on plants, they put all their energy into trying to save the old stuff? You're going to trim away some of this so that this new stuff can grow. That's what it means by breaking down those barriers, breaking down your barriers in your own belief system. To do that, you're going to step into stillness. As you step into stillness, you're going to listen to your intuition, and that's going to bring you some ancient wisdom. Okay. That's going to encourage you. I got the embarking on adventure. Okay. So that's like a travel card. I savor the wonders of the world. Very much a travel card. Okay. You need to know that you can go ahead and travel because your loved ones are safe. All right. Don't worry about them. You can figure that part out. You just need to stand firm, and you're the king of your castle. This is the other one we've had a couple of times. It's grounding. Okay. Standing in the light, and you're going to put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel and Michael spark your creativity. They help you to communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. So it's a very creative time for you right now, Jessica. You've got this new start coming, lots of opportunity. So, I feel like you'll have to do a little bit of processing of this new start. But once you do, and do some forgiveness work on what happened, then, it looks amazing going forward. So, don't give up, keep going. You are the king of your castle, and there's lots of creation energy coming for you. So I hope that's helpful.
Okay, Jessica, I got the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been hurt. There's some kind of hurt that you're hanging on to. You're not letting it go. And I think you're getting over it, but it's telling you to let it go. Don't hang on to that. You got the inner child. It says that you're currently healing some old emotional wounds. These may be things from the past that you just still have been hanging on to. It's saying, let that go. Let those inner child wounds go. You got the journey card. And that's telling me that you're learning that every challenge that you face has a hidden gift inside. No matter if you feel like it's this, you're stronger for it. You're going to get through it. You're going to let go of it, and you're going to get through it. And so it's a journey, and you are going to learn from that, and it's going to make you stronger. I've gone through things in my life that at the time I think, why did this happen? But it might be years later that I look back and think, man, I learned from that. This is why that happened. And you can't see it now maybe, but you will see it in the future. I got the intuition card for you that says you're learning how to embrace and trust your inner knowing. You have intuition of your own. So it's telling you to use that. And I want you to know the universal bank, not to worry, because everything you need to thrive, it's already here. It's in you. You have it. I got that it's time right now for you to work on self-love. You need to, you don't have enough self-love. You don't take care of yourself. You may be generous and do things for other people, but you're not doing enough for yourself. So take time for yourself. Treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. Be your own best friend. And I get that you need to release control. If it's something you think, I don't know what to do, then give it up to the universe and ask for help. Ask your angels, ask your ancestors. Quit trying to control everything. Release that, and then take your power back. Don't let anybody take your power. You release control. You take your power back. You've got angels watching over you. Believe it. Believe it's going to work out for the best. And I believe you are going to heal those emotional wounds. So that's what I got.
Oh, thank you for your feedback, Jessica. And we're all wishing you tons of love. And yeah, our
Yeah.
cards all overlap. That they do it every week. So
They
I
do.
I,
know.
yeah, that's how spirit
You
works.
can't make this
So
stuff up.
you can't. You really can't. So we're sending you tons of love. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. Okay, Jessica? All right. We have 2 left, guys. 2 tippers left. And D's things is actually, uh, let's see if I can find you here. It's peace, love, and liberty. Here you are. All right. Donna. Good to see you, Donna. Any messages that I need to receive, please? Oh, you're on my age. Awesome. All right. So the first thing I got for you, Donna, was sustenance. Enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. You're in a time of abundance where there's more than enough to support and nourish your desires. So Spirit is encouraging you to appreciate all the blessings, the treats, the gifts, the friendships, and the love surrounding you right now. And nourishing your soul can mean finding really interesting, exciting, and stimulating ways to experience your life. So this is basically a time to learn. It's a time to grow. It's a time to change. It can also mean, and refusing to create or experience and grow, it'd be very detrimental to you right now because you're being put in a place where um, it's essential to find ways to understand and do something about your needs. Okay. It means listening to your inner dreams, those hopes, those wishes that you've been carrying around that haven't been fulfilled yet, because they're saying that you've acted in ways that are contrary to what others expect or hope from you is what they're asking you to do, to kind of like step into your own power is what they're showing me. All right. Because your guides are trying to reach you. Okay. Uh, this is guidance is all about learning to communicate with your soul and discovering how to manifest your purpose. That's what you're stepping into. Now, Ganesha here, he's worshipped by the Trimurtis. This is the trinity of Hinduism. It's Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma, which is the preserver, the destroyer, and the protector. And so it's basically it's an explanation of the divine in the way that we are here on Earth. Like if there was no destruction, we'd have an overpopulation problem. If there was no birth, there wouldn't be any of us, So it's finding that balance. So basically the guides that are trying to tell you through messages and symbols, they're sending you synchronicities, they're sending you hunches, they're sending you sudden inspirations, dreams. They're even asking you to directly channel. So this just tells me you're super psychic. Consciously connect with your guides. It's going to heighten your psychic abilities. It's going to fine tune your skills. It's going to help you be more present and pay attention to the little symbols and signs that they are sending you, because they're trying to like, oh, she's not receiving all of the guidance that we're sending her. Like the other day, I saw this gorgeous red meadowhawk dragonfly come into the park while I was walking Rosie, and I normally only see blue and black dragonflies. So I was just went, that's different. And then I found a channel of a woman who is called Dragonfly Crystals, and she's got this beautiful red dragonfly as her symbol. And I went, I've got to contact her. And I did, and we connected. So it's like that, it's like you see something that's out of the ordinary that catches your eye, and then you see the symbol later, and they want you to act on it. Okay. As you open, your soul's going to be to communicate your inner purpose for this lifetime. You're going to hear and recognize its promptings, and your life is going to start to take on a magical quality. I remember sitting with my husband last night and I said, what would you call what we're going through right now? And he goes, magic. It's like when you're not in control, everything's up in the air and nothing has settled. That's the magic hour. That's what you're going through. Okay. So make a point to look at spirituality from a new perspective that's unfamiliar to you, and be willing to talk to people whose experiences and beliefs are different from your own, because that's really going to expand your growth right now. And you might need to move out of your comfort zone a little bit to do this, but you're going to be richer for it. Guaranteed. Okay. I did get 3 more cards for you, Donna, real quick. I got procrastination, overwhelm, and beliefs. This is from the Creativity Oracle. It's the Pulver method. So avoid procrastination as you go through this process. Stop focusing on problems and excuses. Just take that small step and just do something constructive. Don't be afraid of taking that first step is what they're showing me. Don't feel overwhelmed as you go through this process. See how the beautiful star there? And then she's going through transformation with the butterfly. Little dogs caught my attention too. The hard work that we love can leave us feeling burdened, drained, and burnt out, among other problems. Do not allow it to burn you out. And I noticed the astrology is there behind her. So there's something that Spirit's trying to point out there. If you're moving into a new spiritual skill set, I can find it in your chart if you order a reading from me and then we have an academy that you can take classes at. So it's pretty amazing. We're kind of an all stop shop. This is who you're turning into. You're shifting your beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that can help us or trap us. They're going to help you move forward toward more creative solutions. You see the high priestess here. She has a beautiful headdress. That's who you're turning into. You're developing your crown chakra. And that is the spiritual side of your being that's connecting you to your guides. So they really are trying to send you messages. So just be open and take that time out in your day to day, and you're going to be all the better for it. I'm excited for you, Donna. Come back. Let us know how that's going out for you. Okay. I'm excited. And you're on mute, love.
Absolutely. Hi, Donna. Yeah. So there's something that you've struggled with in the last little bit. Okay. And they're just encouraging you to pray from the heart. So prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Okay. So I really think that you need to know that this whole thing was a blessing in disguise. You just have to be patient and have faith that the angels have this under control. Okay. What will come is far better than what you think. So just regain your control, or your focus, or control, because that's coming through. Life matters are distracting you from your goals. So Metatron and Michael are there to help you stay grounded. Another theme for this week, right? Focus and grounding for everybody. All right. Law of attraction is the next one. And it says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So you're really going through like this spiritual awakening thing. And I think that's why things are feeling uncomfortable. You just need to dwell in your truth. Okay. I stand in the light of truth, and you'll see here that there's going to be clarity coming. You just need to stand. See, she's meditating. That's really sticking out for me for you right now. Spend time in meditation. Okay. You have someone new coming into your life, whether this is a romantic person or a mentor or a friend. Somebody new is coming into your life that's really going to influence your spiritual journey. Okay. So if it's a romantic thing, it may actually be a soulmate. If not, it could be a spiritual mentor. Okay. Because you are hearing messages from spirit. So if you are not, you will be. So you are a clear channel. And that's what Michelle was saying as well. So, it's coming. So trust in your divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're on a path of growth. So the path of growth is not always comfy, but we just need to follow our bliss. Okay? Because that's where you're going to find the balance. You see, she's balancing on a unicorn here. This is my 221. We've got the moon and the sun, so masculine, feminine energy. It's following your bliss to find that inner balance for you. So prioritizing your self-care, okay? That's important. You need to care for yourself. You need to savor pleasures. Oh, look, there's our little glass of red wine we were talking about earlier. So, and then we've got solar plexus chakra. It's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. So work on your solar plexus. So citrine, great crystal for your solar plexus, okay? And then you're going to start to embrace your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and natural qualities. So, you're becoming that spiritual goddess, basically. You're stepping into that kind of goddess role, if you aren't already. If you are already sort of involved in this stuff, which I feel there may be some of that for you already, that you just need to visualize your success in this role as that intuitive goddess that you are. All right. Because you have a message the world needs to hear, and it's time to share your wisdom. Step into the spotlight. So I don't know if you're a tarot reader or what the case may be, but I feel as though or a channel, I feel like there is some of that in your future, if it is not in your present. And if it is in your present, please take all that as confirmation that you're on the right track. All right. Thank you. Hope it's helpful.
Hey, Donna, I got the Queen of Cups. I get too that you're an intuitive, you're very sensitive. And you're very sensitive to other people's emotions. You have really good intuition, but I feel like you have it in you to be a healer. because of your sensitivity, because how sensitive you are, because you feel what other people feel, and you are so intuitive. I could see you getting into something like Reiki or something like that, where you help people through healing. What you're doing really well is the King of Swords. You are learning, you've always been like your heart over your head. You led with your heart, but you're starting to learn that sometimes now you do sometimes have to use your head over your heart with certain people and situations. You are transforming. You're going through a transformation, the end of a cycle, and there's changes that are happening, but you're having a hard time letting go and a hard time moving on and releasing and saying goodbye to certain things. So it's telling you not to fight things, just to be balanced, just have patience. And with this healer thing, don't worry. It's something, take your time. It's something in you. You're going to figure out what it is, but it says you need to have patience. You've got automatic negative thoughts. You're starting to learn. You're really starting to learn. And that's where I get this head over hearts, that you're learning how to take control of the thoughts that you give life to, and how powerful those thoughts are. And you're getting to have a change in perspective. There's just kind of a shift that's going to change things in your life. It may be something that leads you to this healing profession that you may be thinking about. They're telling you to trust in the universe. Don't sit there and think, well, how am I going to do it? Because, just put it up there. Whatever it is that you're dreaming about, whatever it is you feel in your soul you're meant to do, put it out there. But I do feel you are intuitive. They're telling me you're an old soul, and that you've lived many lifetimes and you've gained wisdom well beyond your years. But what you need to do, I asked what advice do they have for you? I got the self-indulgence card. It's telling you need to focus on yourself more. You need to work on your self-worth, believing in yourself. You need to heal. There's some healing that you need to do. You may need to do some shadow work, and learn to appreciate yourself. If you don't feel that others are appreciating you, you appreciate yourself. Learn how to appreciate yourself. So I get that I feel like you're going to go into something new, that you're going to use these intuitive gifts in a certain way. And like I said, you're an old soul. You can feel things. Like I said, I'm not sure, but I think the Reiki healing or something like that may be of interest to you. You may want to check out. So that's what I got. Hope it helps.
I think I know somebody that could help.
Yeah, she's right here. There she is.
Oh.
Multiple levels right there.
Yeah.
All right.
And I do other modalities as well. So if Reiki doesn't appeal to you, we do Aqualead, and Nukti is an add-on.
What'd you say?
We also do Aqualead, and we do Nukti as well, which is an add-on to all of that.
Oh, so yeah, cool.
At the school. Yeah.
Yep. That's the beauty of this, of all our connections. We can all refer each other to each other.
That's wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So we have one tipper left. It's Annika. So we're going to get to you. And Indigo Jaguar is here. Thank you for joining us, Heather. Heather's going to be on the show on the 30th.
Hi,
Check out her
Heather.
channel. She's fantastic. And I love that you picked the Jaguar in today's reading, Tanys, because she's going to be on our show. So I was just like,
perfect.
another symbol from Spirit, right?
There we
Another
go.
confirmation. So, and Peace, Love, and Liberty says, amazing. Thank you. You are so welcome, Donna. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. We're serious about that.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, we can't wait either. We're going to have a lot of fun. So, all right. So let's get to, 22 questions, guys. Okay. We're just going to do the tipper now. Okay. All right. So Annika, I donated. Will Annika and Anthony reconcile? If so, when? Okay. I got some, okay. This is what is kind of, okay. I'll just say it. All right. I did get the 10 of shells, but it was reversed. This is from the Enchanted Love Tarot. Okay. Yes, you're very close to being whom you need to be to bring true love into your life and relationship, but you may not see or believe it. Pessimism is stopping you from making your success real. Someone you care about may not be feeling it's respected, is what I'm getting. They're not feeling it's they're not, the other side of this is not, Anthony is not feeling for some reason successful or respected. The reward or goal, they're showing me a delay of some kind. Okay. And they're saying interference from friends or relatives, but I'm getting this is more financial. Huh. They're saying stop worrying about trying to fix dysfunctional stuff because it's wasting time and energy. And they're saying that a manipulative or unstable person can affect the reputation of the relationship. So there's just like, there's outside stuff that's like messing with the relationship is what they're showing me. So let me just pull one of my love cards as Tanys puts them. Okay, financial factors are an issue in your life right now. Okay, finances and career. So there's some family stuff going on. There's some, okay, Tanys pulled the same card. Okay, same deck, same card. So this is something that both of you are going to have to reevaluate. And then, okay, Tanys is doing it. Healing family issues. Okay, that's the other thing I picked up. So
yeah,
there you go. Because I got two. I got financial, and then someone else said healing, and I just went both. That's kind of a lot. So I guess it's both. This is how you're going to handle it. Okay, Annika, you're the Empress. All right. You can love people genuinely. That's what makes you a really beautiful person. Okay, Annika. Love grows with commitment. So your love for your partner can deepen with how do I say this? Enjoying fulfilling relationships with close friends and family members, because right now there's some issues there that you both need to kind of work on. And whether that's setting boundaries with other people about how vocal they can be in your relationship and how close they can be as far as giving you advice in your relationship, it needs to be recalibrated a little bit. But you're looking for love and security, and that's not there yet. The finances aren't there yet, and the relationships, the family dynamic isn't there yet. Okay. It could be. All right. But that's the warning that I got. Let me see if there's anything from my art of affirmations for you, because there we go. Okay. So you need to take out some time every day to meditate. Just contemplation, looking at a candle flame, looking at your form of the divine that you connect to. A few minutes each morning spent in silence, focused on purposeful deep breathing. That's going to clear the clutter from your mind. It's going to purify and energize you for another kind of challenging day in the Kali Yuga. All right. That's the now age. That's the material age that we're living in. It's kind of a darker time, but when we take time to contemplate, we invite the light in, and that's going to help you attract different energy. That's what they're showing me. It's going to help you raise your vibe a little bit. Because according to Tanys, the sun is just like 24/7 trying to raise our energy out there. So we might as well take that time to contemplate and let it flow through us, right? It's free. We just have to tap into it. Let me find out what area of your life you're working on real quick. All right, you're working on your financial stability. I got Taurus. And you're working on, energy, how you use your energy throughout the day. So Mars and Taurus. My Mars is in Taurus in my Navamsha chart. So you need to spend more time on finances, on material security, and put your energy into that, because once that's clear, you're going to be able to attract a good relationship. Okay. I hope that was helpful. And Annika, and I know that Annika, I know that Tanys and Deanne have more for you. Sending you lots of love. Come back. Let us know how it's going.
All righty. So, yes, so I picked some from the same deck as what Michelle had. So I got the healing family issues. Okay. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is both of you. There's something there that's kind of heavy. Like, yeah. And there's also career and finance. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it's time to focus on those and do some of the healing. You've got some money blocks that are creating a bit of havoc and self-esteem stuff. And there's a bit of a codependency right now. So you really need to take a look inside. And what is this codependency coming from? Likely from the healing the parent stuff. So if you can get a handle on healing the parent stuff for you and for him, you're going to work your way through this. Okay. But I do recommend that you go to a counselor for that stuff. Stay optimistic. Okay. Positive thinking and healing work will help. You need to know that you are lovable and you do deserve love. If it's with him or not, you do deserve love. Okay. It's time to disconnect right now from the world. You need to back away. And that usually indicates to me, like Michelle was saying, there's some influence going on. All right. So just back away from from sort of some of that stuff while you do your own healing work. There's some introspection. I'm seeing you like meditating, because really the relationship is evolving. So in order to evolve, you both have to be willing to do the work, and you both have to be willing to heal some of the inner child stuff so that it can move forward. Okay, because I got the butterfly, so that's all about healing that. So the other thing I got, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So soul searching, okay? Go into your heart space during this meditation stuff and do some soul searching. Look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. Okay, so why are you triggered by this? Is the question that comes up, because if this is on a natural, I mean, we'd all be triggered by relationship issues. Don't get me wrong, but this is what it's causing, is you to look inside. Okay, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so just allow things to run their course. Do the healing work though. Okay, that's going to be key for you, Annika. Okay. And then whether you get back together or not is it's not going to matter in the same way as it does right now. You need to do some of your own healing work first. And hopefully he will choose to do some for him as well. Okay? Hope that's helpful.
Okay, Annika, I got the Ten of Swords. So I feel you've been hurt. You've been hurt by this person. You've been in pain. You've thought about saying goodbye. You've thought about severing ties with this person. They're telling you, don't give up. You be optimistic. It doesn't mean that it's not going to work out in the future. But right now, you both have some healing to do. There may be, so you could reconcile. I believe that you guys could reconcile. I got the boat. Again, you may be thinking about, you've thought about leaving or moving on. You guys have some issues that I think that you need to work on. I got the not today card. And that's telling me that you guys aren't dealing with things. You or him or one of you are hurt and you've just not been dealing with it, and you're not having the conversation that you need to have. You need to put up some boundaries maybe, because I do feel too that there may be a little bit of codependency, maybe yours is not equal give and take, he may be taking more than he's giving. I get that the camera, you guys are you're going to learn from the past. Whatever happens to you in the past, you're going to take that in your future and learn from that, because I got the Runner. And that is telling me that this person may have a fear of intimacy. They may have a big ego, and it could be a codependent relationship. Like I said, where you're the giver and they're the taker. And so they're telling you to listen to your intuition, because you know in your heart, in your soul, what to do. Your guides are telling you, but you just got to listen to them. And it says you may need to be assertive. You may have to say, I ain't going to put up with this. I will put up with this. I won't put up with that, because you have to be your own advocate. You have to advocate for yourself. If you allow him to treat you in a certain way, or he allows you to treat him in a certain way that is unacceptable, and you don't talk about it, you're not going to heal from it. I get right now may not be the right time. I think you and him maybe, I don't know anything and I could be wrong, but I think that maybe you guys might need a little time to work on yourselves and to have conversations, open and honest conversations. And then maybe you can start getting these swords out of your heart and start healing and then move on from there. So, but if it's meant to be, it will be. And so if you take a little time to heal yourself and him heal and just talk, if he's meant for you, if he's the right one, he's going to wait. He's going to do whatever it takes to keep you. If he's the right one, he's going to love you and he'll do whatever it takes, whether that be counseling, whether that be conversations, whether it be giving you a little space. So just right now, maybe not, but listen to your intuition. You'll know what to do. It'll tell you. Ask your guides. That's what I got. I'm sorry if it wasn't what you wanted to hear, but
That's great advice, Deanne. That was
Yeah.
excellent. And
Yes.
you know, I'm dealing with the Three of Swords situation myself, and you know, take out time to cry. Take out
Yes.
time to just let it out, you know,
Yeah.
because when someone gets you in the heart like that, if you hold it in, and which I was doing, and you don't allow yourself to just cry and cry and cry, and then you have to, because that's the only way to kind of let go of it emotionally. So that's another thing, is they showed me a piece of anxiety that you're holding on to. Just when you let them go, just let that out. Okay.
Yeah.
Sending you tons of love, Annika. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. We know love is on the cards for you. Okay. It's just going to be a little bit of work. That's all. We all had to go through that.
Yeah.
All right. So, basically, you guys, we have 23 questions and the hour is up.
Yeah.
So I'm sending you all love. We're here every single week. Next week we have Val on from Dragonfly Crystals. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I love her.
Oh yeah. I got a
awesome.
sign from Spirit to have her on the show. And then I went home and I pulled my tarot and I got the King of Pentacles. And so I went, okay, that's a double sign. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then we have Gerald on the 23rd from Tarot Stash.
So you can wear your crown.
Yes, we can wear our crowns. I'm going to have to get a strap for mine. So thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah, and he'll have his
His fan. Yes, he'll have his fan. And then on the 30th, we have Indigo Jaguar. So we don't have anything for the 16th yet. So I'll talk to you about that, Tanys, maybe someone from Twillow or something. But yeah, big lineup this month, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fabulous people on the show. And I just want to say a very special thank you to Deanne, because she's amazing. Thank you, Jackie, for putting her channel in. Here it is. Please subscribe. Awesome. Okay. She is a fantastic human being. I love her political readings. They're very, very interesting. And all the different chatters and things she has on her channel. It's a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
So definitely check her out. She's super popular, super amazing. And thank you for coming on the show, Deanne. We really appreciated it.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed coming on. I never want to quit. When I start reading, it's like I want to keep going. I want to get every single one of those 23 questions, but my puppy's going to be mad at me if I don't get in there. So
we hear you.
We all have shows. We'll get you next time if we didn't get you this time.
We do.
Right. Follow us on the channels and you'll come across us again.
Yes. Yes. And for our last question, if you need a cord cutting, Tanys does those. She's really good at cord cuttings. Okay.
Yeah. I have to call you about that.
Yeah. And I can help you with relationship timing, and Deanne can help you with anything else, because we're all here. We're a one-stop shop, guys. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Well, we hope to have you on again, Deanne. You've been fabulous.
Oh, I would love to sometime come on again. I think you both are awesome. Amazing. I enjoyed myself.
Thank you.
Oh, good, good. And so everyone, Deannsshieldmaidentarot, that's where you can find her. Tanys, Twillow Lifestyle. I'm going to be Astrological Tarot. And I guess we'll just all go ahead and sign off, because I don't want to take up any more of your time. We're sending you all love. And is there anything you guys want to announce before we leave? Or are you good?
Oh, I will say that on the 4th, I'm going to be on with Celtic Tarot Sheila. So I'll be on there at 7:30 Friday night. And if anybody does want a reading or anything, I have, just email me. It's Deannsshieldmaidentarot@gmail.com. And I can tell you details how I do that.
It's all the links and stuff are in description, guys. All of her stuff is there if you want to get in contact with her. She's phenomenal. And I love how empathic and wonderful you are. So Illinois is very lucky to have you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
All right. So we will go ahead and sign off, but we're sending everyone in the audience love. Please come back. Join us next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye, guys.
Bye.